Hey, Ken.
Hi,
We're
Ken.
here at the IBA, and I notice you've got one heck of a donut line that's much bigger than we've talked about. This thing's amazing. Give me some information.
Well, we've been making donut lines for many years now, and it all starts off from a divider-rounder principle. So where we come from, our background in roll lines, we start out from a round dough piece, and the big advantage of the line is that we can do a complete turnkey project for the whole system, and the customer just needs to come to us, let us know what he needs to do, his frying times, etc., and we can provide him with a complete solution.
Wow. Okay. Well, take me through it.
Right. Well, we normally start off if the customer needs ingredients, for example. We have partners that we work with. We can work with just about anyone, but we have a good relationship with the company Paratus. If you come along our donut around here, you can see Zeppelin silos. So for automatic filling of a mixing system, you fill with flour, all the small ingredients, water, and then comes across here to the automatic mixing system. This is where the Kemper system actually starts. We use base discharge mixers because it's a straight dough, so the operator doesn't need to do anything. It's all in the program. The mixers take the ingredients, mix them, deposit them into the bowl. The bowl gets automatically tipped into the divider rounder, and it's a continuous system, continuous batch system that goes around there, and you get the best development of the dough through this spiral mixing system here. Once the dough is mixed, as you can see here, it's tipped into our divider rounder, and we divide to an accuracy of plus minus 1%, and then these are round molded and rested in our proofer. Then we have here, you see here, the stamping station. After resting 2 times, flattened 2 times, it comes along this system here where we can actually stamp the holes through the product. And you'll see on the system here, there are 3 different sizes of holes, 3 different ranges. All of those are done to the size of the fryer. So it goes automatically into the system. There's no operator involvement whatsoever at this stage. Once this hole has been stamped, the product goes automatically into proofing slings like this, and then automatically proofed for whatever time the customer requires, normally around about 50 minutes, and then comes across as automatically discharged into our frying systems. We have 2 different versions on the fryer. Electrical fryer for smaller systems, and thermal oil heated fryers for the larger systems. So we have a very, very unique system here where we have an insulated pan, so you can actually touch the side of the pan whilst you're frying, which means that you reduce the heat loss, which means you save energy. The thermal oil we use because this is a very, very gentle way of heating the oil, and you can reduce your energy costs there by around about a third.
Wow.
The gentle way of heating that a thermal oil system has, also if you're heating at around about 180 degrees, it means that the oil does not crack so quickly, which means you can use it much longer, which means that you're saving on palm oil, which is quite an expensive piece of kit.
Right. So that's 180 degrees Celsius.
Celsius, that's Celsius.
What is
yeah.
that? You know? In
Oh,
Fahrenheit?
I'll find out for you. Also, the system that we use, normally the competitors use a sheet and cut line. We use, as I said, our divider rounder system. You get much less flour going into the fryer than you get with a sheeting line, which means that our systems are used at least 6 days a week, 24 hours a day, 6 days a week. You don't need to stop for cleaning. We have an automatic filter system for cleaning the oil. And we know that with some of the competitors' machines with sheeting lines, you have to stop every 3 days, 4 days to clean out the fryer. After it's fried, we have a cooling system, and then we work with decorating. We can work with various suppliers, but Solich is one of our main users. It's a very good German manufacturer, and they have a very, very flexible usage on the line. Filling, you can actually fill ring and ball donuts with one system, which is quite unique for the United States. And SG2C is our partner there. Very, very accurate on the filling, which is the most expensive part of a donut. So. Then we come across here to the turnkey solutions that we do here. So the complete project is managed by Kemper. We can look after all of the parts, including the decorating and filling, which is not actually from us, but we can project manage the complete system. So the customer just needs to come to us, and he has one person to speak to, and we do the complete line for him.
Amazing. You mentioned that you got 3 different size holes here, and I'm trying to figure this thing out. So are you making three different products at one time?
No. What we actually do is we have 3 possibilities. So the head machine is at 90 degrees to the line, and then we can retract onto a belt, and we can do, for standard products, 14 across, for minis, 20 across, and for large products, 10 across. And all those can be done without actually changing anything on the system. And the drum actually rotates. So you can see on the drum there are 3 different sizes of holes, 3 numbers of rolls.
Automatically sequence it to the right side.
Exactly.
Every time it turns.
It's in the program,
Nicely
so
done.
the operator
Nicely done.
just selects a program. The machine automatically sets to the right hole, and then automatically then rotates, pulls it up to the stamper. It punches, pushes the hole through the machine onto the discharge belt outside. And the only scrap that you have is actually the hole in the middle, and then goes out onto the discharge belt on the other side. Now,
Nicely done.
yeah,
Wow.
the biggest advantage of this type of system is actually, this is the heart of the system. As I say, we have around about 8% scrap on this, and on a sheeting line, you're talking about 50%. So it's a big saving for the operators. Here's a sample of some of our customers who have got the 3rd generation of line. These are the biggest players in the European market at the moment, and we have sold in different areas such as China, Austria, the UK, and South America. So we have some of the biggest players around the world.